Hi, my name is Pat Metheny, and I'm really excited to be here to introduce a new recording called Road to the Sun. It's a very different kind of record than anything I've ever done before. I actually wrote a whole bunch of music for other guitar players to play.
I've been a big fan of his music for a long time, and in 2005 I made this record called Images of Metheny, and he emailed me and he said, I might don't be alarmed, but if I'm writing a lot right now, and if I might send like a solo guitar piece your way. And that was way before I actually got the piece. But I mean, again, the thought of that was really exciting.
Well, for us in LAGQ to have someone of Pat Metheny's stature write something for us, it's really like a dream come true. But the thing that was really unexpected in the whole beginning process of this was how personally involved Pat was with each of us as individuals. And then he, kind of wrote the piece, and when we got it, the biggest surprise for me was opened this package with the score and the parts, and in the score, instead of being just part 1, 2, 3, 4, it was Bill, Scott, Matt, John. And what Pat told us later was when he was, kind of orchestrating the piece after he mapped it out, and thematically and harmonically, he actually had pictures of us on his workspace. So he was like, okay, Bill, there's Bill over there, there's Scott over there, so it was a really personal involvement. And then of course getting to work with him directly, before the premiere and then doing this amazing recording session. It's, we feel so honored.
Given that it is written music, there were a lot of instructions. There were a lot of things to talk about. There were a lot of things about dynamics, especially dynamics, because that is such a crucial thing for me. In the case of both, Four Paths of Light for Jason and Road to the Sun with the LA Guitar Quartet, there were hours, I would say, of discussions throughout the recording process and before too, of talking about stuff, And at the same time, the goal for me was not unlike the goal for people who are improvisers, which is what I really want is people to own the music to the point that it disappears so that they can tell their story through the potentials of what this piece is. And what I'm really happy to say is that that's exactly what happened. I mean, those guys all found a path into this music that is theirs. And it's unmistakably these musicians, these guitar players. And that's fantastic for me.